The city was alive with noise. Cars honked impatiently, shopkeepers shouted their prices, and neon signs flickered even though the evening sun still glowed. Amidst the chaos, Ayaan, a young man in his late 20s, walked with his head bowed, earbuds in his ears, music drowning out the world. To anyone passing by, he looked like another busy soul rushing home after work. But inside, he was restless.
Why am I not happy?
He whispered to himself as he stopped at a tea stall. The tea vendor, an old man with wrinkled skin and wise eyes, handed him a steaming cup.
You look troubled, son.
The man said softly.
Too much weight in your heart.
Ayaan forced a smile.
Just tired, uncle.
The vendor chuckled.
Tiredness of body goes away with rest. But tiredness of heart, that needs wisdom.
Those words struck Ayaan. Though he brushed them aside, he didn't know then that this was the beginning of a journey that would change his life. That night, Ayaan sat in his apartment scrolling through social media. Everyone seemed happy, smiling in vacation photos, celebrating achievements, showing off new purchases.
Why not me?
He thought bitterly. He had a decent job, enough money, and good health, yet something felt missing. The next morning, while walking to work, he passed by the same tea stall. The vendor smiled at him and said,
If you want, come tomorrow evening. Some friends gather here to share stories. Maybe you will find something.
Curious but skeptical, Ayaan agreed. The following evening, Ayaan returned. To his surprise, 5 people sat on wooden benches around the tea stall. They were of different ages: an elderly school teacher, a middle-aged shopkeeper, a cheerful young woman, a teenage student, and the tea vendor himself. They welcomed Ayaan warmly.
We call this the circle of happiness.
The tea vendor explained.
We meet, drink tea, and talk about life. Everyone shares one secret of happiness they've discovered.
Ayaan raised an eyebrow.
Secrets of happiness? Isn't happiness just luck?
The young woman laughed.
No, my friend. Happiness is not luck, it is a skill.
Intrigued, Ayaan decided to stay. The first to speak was the elderly schoolteacher, Mr. Rahman. His voice was gentle but full of conviction.
My secret of happiness is gratitude. When I was young, I always wanted more, better clothes, higher salary, recognition. But one day, I realized I had never truly thanked life for what I already had. From then, I began writing down 3 things I was grateful for every night. Slowly, I felt lighter. Even on dark days, gratitude gave me hope.
The teenager interrupted.
But sir, what if someone has nothing good in life? What should they write?
Mr. Rahman smiled.
There is always something. Even breath is a gift. The ability to see, walk, or eat is a blessing. Gratitude turns little things into treasures.
Ayaan listened quietly. That night, he tried it. He wrote, I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for my job. I'm grateful for the circle I found. And strangely, for the first time in weeks, he slept peacefully. Next week, it was the young woman's turn. Her name was Meera, and she worked as a nurse.
A habit. Something you can grow. My secret is to live in the present. Most of us live either in the past or the future. We regret yesterday or worry about tomorrow, but we forget today. When I care for patients, I see how precious each moment is. Some people don't live long enough to see another sunrise. So I've learned to enjoy small things, a smile, a walk, the taste of tea.
The shopkeeper added,
Yes, happiness is like a butterfly. If you chase it too hard, it runs away. But if you sit still, it comes and rests on your shoulder.
Ayaan thought about how much time he wasted comparing his life to others online. He rarely noticed the taste of food, the sound of birds, or even the warmth of sunlight. That day, he promised himself to notice at least one small joy daily. The next morning, while walking to work, he looked up and saw the sky, painted orange and pink by the rising sun. For a moment, he just stood there, smiling. One evening, the shopkeeper Imran shared his story.
My secret is kindness. When I was younger, I believed money would make me happy. But the more I earned, the emptier I felt. One day, a poor child came to my shop, asking for food. I gave him bread for free. His smile lit up my soul. That day, I realized happiness grows when you give it away.
The teenager exclaimed.
But uncle, what if people misuse your kindness?
Imran replied gently,
Kindness is not about them, it is about you. Whether they deserve it or not, kindness cleans your own heart.
Inspired, Ayaan tried this. The next day he bought an extra sandwich and gave it to a homeless man outside his office. The man's eyes shone with gratitude. Ayaan felt a strange warmth inside, something he hadn't felt in a long time. The teenager Sarah finally shared his secret.
I'm only 16, but I've already learned something. Happiness comes from purpose. When I study hard, not for grades but to achieve my dream of becoming a doctor, I feel alive. When I waste time scrolling endlessly on my phone, I feel empty. Purpose gives direction.
Ayaan reflected deeply. His job paid bills but gave him no joy. He had always loved writing stories but never pursued it. That night, he picked up his old notebook and wrote a short piece. He felt alive again. Finally, the tea vendor himself, Baba Kareem, shared his wisdom.
My secret is acceptance. Life is not always fair. We lose people, face failures, get rejected. But fighting reality only adds pain. When I lost my wife, I was broken. For months, I asked, why me? Then one day, I realized that acceptance does not mean giving up, it means embracing life as it is, with both joy and sorrow. Only then can peace enter.
Ayaan felt goosebumps. He realized how much time he had wasted resisting his life instead of accepting it. Weeks passed and Ayaan grew lighter. Gratitude, presence, kindness, purpose, and acceptance slowly reshaped his heart. But one evening, he confessed to the group.
I understand these secrets, but when I'm alone, the old sadness returns. How can I hold happiness every day?
Baba Kareem smiled.
Happiness is not a destination, son. It is like tending a garden. You must water it daily, with gratitude, kindness, and presence. Some days, weeds of sadness will grow. That is natural. But if you keep tending, your garden will bloom.
Soon after, Ayaan's company announced layoffs. His name was on the list. Fear gripped him. Old thoughts returned.
I'm a failure. I'll never be enough.
But then he remembered the circle's words. He went for a walk and noticed the crisp evening air. He bought tea for the security guards at his office and smiled. He sat down and wrote his gratitude list. And he opened his notebook and wrote,
Perhaps this is my chance to pursue writing full-time.
For the first time, losing a job didn't crush him. It freed him. Months later, Ayaan had started writing articles and short stories online. Some even got published. He still visited the circle often. But one evening, Baba Karim asked him to share his secret. Ayaan thought carefully. Then he said,
My secret of happiness is sharing it with others. When I was lost, you all gave me light. Now, whenever I meet someone struggling, I tell them these secrets. Happiness multiplies when it is passed on.
Everyone clapped, and Baba Karim's eyes twinkled with pride. Years later, Ayaan wrote a book called The Secret of Happiness. It told the stories of Baba Karim, Mr. Rahman, Meera, Imran, and Sarah. Readers across the world felt touched. Many wrote back saying it had changed their lives. One evening, Ayaan returned to the same tea stall, now a little older and calmer. Baba Karim was gone, but his legacy remained in the circle that still met every week. Ayaan smiled, ordered his tea, and whispered,
Happiness is not far. It is here, in small moments, in kind acts, in grateful hearts. The secret is not to chase it, but to live it.